being royal doesn't require branding, then why release royal Christmas cards? It is that time of year when we have been blessed with royal holiday cards from across the world. We are going to go through them all today, at least the ones that have been released as of the Friday before Christmas, because I need a break. Luckily, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex got theirs in right under the wire. This photo was released of them with their 2 children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. It is separate from the professional holiday card that gets sent out to all of Harry and Meghan's media and philanthropic partners. That featured a little highlight video of their year, as well as a snapshot from the first ever Invictus Winter Games, which I cannot believe that was 2025. That was this year. What is happening to time? But you also have the more intimate, candid family shot. Now, a couple things. I think this is very sweet and again, right in line with the stated position that Harry and Meghan have had about not showing their children's faces. That doesn't mean they have to pretend their kids don't exist. And I don't think it's actually hard to understand that wanting them to be safe and private doesn't preclude them from existing. Anytime you have a gripe about a family, a public figure, that's all you're going to be able to see when you look at an image like this, even if it does show a happy family. I've also seen comments on, oh my God, you can tell Meghan has an ass and legs because the sun was behind her dress. Yeah, correct. I don't think we need to throw her in the tower. I think that just speaks to the candid nature of this photo. I loved this, very sweet, very family dynamic, heavy. Now, remember what I said when we talk about the Wales' family photo, because same thing, if you can only see the negatives, that's all you're gonna see. I don't think, for example, that Kate was photoshopped into this picture. What I can say is that royal photos are often retouched for lighting, for flattering angles, to make sure everyone's looking at the camera at the same time. This is not news. Have we been burned by this family trying to convince us images were real that maybe had been stitched together from other sources in the near recent past? Yes, absolutely. That doesn't necessarily mean that every image you see from them will fall in that realm. I get it, but remember, just take a step back. Sometimes it can just be a nice family photo. This photo was taken this year in April 2025, at the same time as pictures that we have already seen in William's Father's Day tribute. This is a habit of the Waleses, I will say. Whether or not it is born out of a gripe they have with the public consuming images of their family, I don't know. That is kind of how it seems to me, because the age-old equation has always been, we give you these glimpses into our family life. They are very polished, but here you go, you can have them. In return, the press has always kind of respected privacy, boundaries, the kids' free time being their own. I wonder if that balance will shift, or if we will hear people talk about the way that the Waleses have kind of seized more control over their own family image by A, releasing pictures themselves, and B, making sure that they are all from one photo shoot. Again, a lot more to chew on. Even though it is a nice family photo, a holiday card. But like I said, this is also branding. It just happens to be for the monarchy, the future of the institution, and the Wales family as a nuclear unit as well. Yes, this is also branding. This is also supporting the family image. That's why these pictures get released. And I don't think that in itself is a bad thing, whichever way your loyalties run. I really wanted this to just be a Christmas cards video, but oops. Let's talk about some other royal photos that have been released. Sir Timothy Lawrence and Princess Anne's was spotted. This I like for a royal Christmas card. I like that it's not completely obvious it was taken in a different season. There's some plausible deniability there. Charles and Camilla's, however, very springy. This is a photo that was taken on their visit to Italy, which doubled as an anniversary trip. How convenient. Great way to get some family portraits that just happened to be taken by Chris Jackson, a notable royal photographer. That is the picture that was used for this card. I like it for the milestone element to it. But when it comes to holiday cards, I like seeing things that are, if not overtly Christmassy, festive, at least neutral. For that reason, as bizarre as it was, the Wales' JCPenney photo shoot, I still liked it. This, to me, we could have tried harder. That's all I'll say. Speaking of trying hard, my God, Monaco. Listen, they understand their brand and they lean into it. It's luxury, it's wealth, it's unattainable. It's a little scary, but again, so are they. All of them, every single person in this family, I'm a little afraid of. They operate on a level that is so far above anything you or I could ever achieve. But hey, I like the Christmas decorations. Another family that is giving unattainable wealth, but in a more approachable way, was the Jordanian royal family. You can tell Queen Rania was running that group chat like the Navy, getting this cohesive color scheme going for, again, a candid yet formal family photo, which I really love the end result here being this. All of their children and the spouses and the new grandbabies are presented in, I think, a very lovely way. Even if the visual emphasis does fall a little bit more heavily on Queen Rania than on the actual king, King Abdullah over there. But listen, who can be credited with upping this family's public profile, if not Queen Rania? The Crown Prince Hussein and his wife Princess Rajwa also issued their own card with their daughter Princess Iman front and center. I love this, it's so adorable. And I think it toes that line between formality and a candid family shot, which is just delightful for a royal watcher to get to see at this time of year. Over in Spain, I like this as a family photo from King Felipe and Queen Letizia, but it's giving iPhone photo. I don't know why. Maybe it's like the lighting, the flash being just very flat and neutral. It's not stylized at all. It's nice, it's cohesive. I like the color scheme that the family's in, but again, very neutral. And very obviously autumn with these crunchy leaves on the ground. Not my favorite, it's not terrible, but it's not great, neutral. However, also from Spain, this came from former King Juan Carlos and Queen Sofia, who decided to put a picture of their 5 dogs on their holiday card. 10 out of 10 incredible. You know I love to see a royal family pet. I'm still waiting on the Dutch royals. I don't know if they've issued theirs yet because their crusty white dog, Mambo, usually features. I'm such a sucker for a crusty white dog. Anyway, delightful, love it. I need 10 copies of it immediately. But my favorite this year came out of Luxembourg, where you saw Grand Duke Guillaume take over from his father, Grand Duke Henri, this fall. He and his wife, now Grand Duchess Stephanie, have 2 sons, Prince Charles and Prince Francois. And they are so adorable. As a family unit, you can always see the love and warmth radiate from any image you get of them. But I particularly love this year's holiday photo shoot that they presented us. There were multiple slides in which you can see that the father is dressed the same as the sons. In turn, I think all of them, they're dressed like the Luxembourg flag, but it's just so cute. It's so darling. And again, it's not hard to do a family holiday photo shoot for your holiday cards and posts. Okay, I want this energy from other royal families. If you have to get dressed up to go to an event, stand in front of a Christmas tree. It takes 2 minutes, right? And if Will and Kate can do this before a state dinner, I'm willing to bet you could get the kids involved at some point. How cool would that be? A photo of mom and dad looking all formal and the kids in their cozy holiday pajamas. I'm giving out advice for free, but that's how badly I want this to be the direction we go in next year. Let me know which was your favorite of the royal holiday cards this year so far in the comments. If we have any latecomers to the bunch, I will be sure to post them over on my Instagram.